Hello, everybody. This is the Red Devil. We're here for West Ham United versus Manchester United, and we need a win indeed to keep up. But the team news has dropped, so let me tell you who is in the starting lineup for today's game. We got Onana in goal, Bruno Fernandes, Hoyland, Garnacho, Anthony Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, Evans, Mainu, McTominay, and Kembowala is playing as well. Banandir is on the bench. Bennett, Regulon, Amrabat, Ericsson, Hannibal, Palestri, Van der Beek, and Rashford. And we are about to kick off here at the London Stadium, as they call it. So without further ado, we'll get the old game on there now. Here we go. And we press there and we're off. Here we go now. Now, we'll be on camera as soon as the match kicks off, folks. Just drinking me coffee here and taking me final drag of me cigarette. I do have a smoking habit, unfortunately. Okay. Rod does be still on, does it? There we go. I hate the stadium. Right. We're bringing the young kid on. Right. The lighting's a bit bad today because bad out and my light is packed away at the moment. So we got Mainu on and the other young kid on as well. Debut. Proper full debut now. But we've had a lot of injuries, more injuries again. But here we go. We're off. The ball to Onana. Right. Go on, Luke. Bruno back in the squad, of course. It'd be nice if Holland gets a goal today against West Ham. Might do his confidence a world of good. We know he can score goals. It's just I feel he's not being picked out enough, but I also feel that when he does get picked out, he should be doing a lot more on the ball, and holding the ball up a lot better. But he's a young lad. We should have brought in an experienced striker. West Ham. Onana with the save. United under a bit of pressure at the moment. Oh, Onana initially with the save there. Good save by Onana. Young lads just made a mistake there, but It's an interesting game. It'll be interested to see how we react if something goes wrong. So far, it's United are getting the ball. They're just not doing anything with it right now. Here's something now. Here's no something now. Oh, unlucky. It's just. Oh, what a ball for West Ham there. This could be their chance now. Ball into the box. Away by Aaron. Anthony holds it up. Wan-Bissaka again. To Anthony again. That was a nice bit of play. That was nice. What a ball. Go on. Garnacho on the run. Go on, Garnacho. Corner. Well done, kid. Our first proper attack has led to a corner. So I just honestly believe if we get at this West Ham side, we can beat them. You know, if we can keep in touching distance of the top four going into January, and if we do bring in one or two additions, and hopefully we do, you know, I might do so. It might be a spark. Remember when Bruno came in, when Bruno came in, like we were crap, and then he came in and he changed everything. I think it's why we give him a little bit more leniency than other players, but we shouldn't really. Do you know what I mean? He should have been doing that all the time. But if we could bring in one or two players, maybe a striker and another centre, ideally three players I'd love us to bring in. You know, another central midfield player, a striker, and a centre back. And I believe if we bring in the three right players, it might spark this fucking team. Because look, we know what they did last season, right? So we know they're not absolutely rubbish, but this season they have. Now, we've been very unlucky with injuries, but we can't just keep making that as an excuse, though, because the players that have been on the pitch, some of the teams that we've played, we should still be beating them. But there's no point in sacking managers like we do. We've got to stick with Eric Ten Hag. You can't just keep sacking managers as soon as it goes wrong. He had a good fourth season. You know, in fairness, we should have probably won more than what we won. So, nah. Excuse me, folks. I like this referee better than fucking the new. What's his name? That we had in the last game. I mean, he's a terrible ref. He always goes against us. And I wouldn't even mind. He was refing the game kind of well up until a certain point because he was letting tackles go and everything he was. I like referees that do that, let the odd tackle go. You know what I mean? I think all these rules are killing the game. You can't like the low shouldn't have got two yellows in that game, man. Right? Was he What did he overreact? He did, but it was against Liverpool, and I think referees have to take that into consideration when it's a derby game. Players, it doesn't matter what team it is, though. It should be for everybody in the Premier League. You know, derby games are very emotional. Do you know what I mean? And if you start knocking the emotion out of the game, that's it. You're gonna kill it. You're already killing it with a stupid handball rule and other stupid things. Like handballs have went against us or went against other teams, and even handballs we got, I was like, that's gonna be given, but it's not really technically a handball. Like, but the fact that players I can get why they don't want players surrounding the ref because refs have been getting abuse. Nobody can deny that. But the captain should be at least of every team should be allowed to approach the referee to find out why he's made the decision that he's made. Oh, he was on side there. It's another dull day. In fairness, I will say this. We do look solid at the back. It's just trying to get that goal. I got a few people in the chat there, so let's see. We've got Yaksar Singh in the chat. He says, hi, Noel, Man U for the win. Hala Madrid, Kings of Europe, feature faster, FV, ice creams. Real Madrid, Kings of Europe, absolutely. None of us can deny that. Their European record is absolutely astounding and startling as well, got to be honest. But United will be back again, hopefully. I mean, they better be. I look. I was lucky, and I'm old enough to see Manchester United's dominance. Right, I was obviously supporting them before they became dominant. Which I'm kind of, which I kind of love because I think fans that were born a little bit later on, all they've ever known is success, and they're the ones that are whinging. But I knew a time where United weren't so successful at the start. So you know I can get it, but at the same time, it is getting frustrating seeing how bad we've become. It's a shame because a club has a rich history. It really does. It does stand out more than the rest. And again, the Glazers just showed how absolutely neglectful that they have been. Manchester United have lost a 5-star rating for their food, by the way, at Old Trafford, because apparently they've been serving undercooked meat and food that isn't stored properly and all of this. So they've been told to clean it. So under the Glazers, their kitchen. Remember, Ronaldo was giving out about the kitchen, but we all knew how bad it was anyway. But again, another thing confirmed. Unbelievable. So this is why people shouldn't be too harsh on Erik ten Hag. You got owners like that. They can't even keep a kitchen clean or serve proper food. Go on. Right, Luke Shaw's like, here, do you know what? I'm just going to run with this ball. Gives it to Anthony. Bruno. Oh, go on, Hoyland. I don't think he kind of knew that ball was coming into him. Yeah, but they've made a show of us, man. We were the club of excellence, man. We had the best restaurant, best training facilities, best everything before they came in. And that's not an exaggeration, by the way. I was around, right? I got to see how dominant we were. I got to see how hard we worked. I got to see the people behind the fucking scenes, right? How proud they were of that club, right? Over the last couple of years, a lot of those staff members have left because of the treatment from the Glazers. And here's another thing as well. Sir Jim coming in, I don't want them, but that's the hand we've been dealt with now. I'm just hoping that he has some influence and he can change things at the club to make us at least better on the pitch, competitive. But they want to do something with that stadium because I'm telling you now, I'll predict it in the future. You're going to have a tragedy there. You're going to have a tragedy there, man. And it'll be the Glazers' fault. And you know what? That'll probably be the only way you're going to get rid of these owners because they'd be locked up then. The club be taken off them. Parasites will just sell up. But both teams are not threatening the goal. Sorry, my camera just is acting on my. United fans singing. I mean, they will be happy that we haven't conceded a goal. Right, West Ham corner could be dangerous here. Defense, Luke Shaw, then Garnacho. That's what I mean. We've looked defensively solid. It's just going forward, we're not showing much. But neither are West Ham. Got to be honest, they've had that one shot by Onana. So we're dominating possession, but it's mostly in our half. They're saying that would be true. Go on. Go on, Hoyland. No. Go on, Anthony. We just need a little spark. Well done, Luke. Prevented it from going out for a corner to throw in. Oh, clash of heads between two West Ham players, and Suchek gets a cut on the cheek. Oh, just love United to score now. Garnacho's not happy because he feels someone should be making the run for him. And I agree, that's been the problem. There's not. Luke done it earlier. Luke done it earlier where he made an overlapping run. And here's Garnacho now in the box. Oh! Shot on target. He should have done better, I think. That's why he banged the ground. Yeah. He's trying, as we said at United, you know, if you put the effort in, you get praise, man. It's all we ever want. What? Here we go. Come on. Go on. Anthony with another shot. He needs to cross. He always tries to bend it into the far corner. He should try get it in, cross it into the box. Second, Garnacho got one there. Tried to say it goes as United's first. Garnacho had one before that, so that's two. What you skewing the fucking data for? But it's still awful. Oh. So fair play to Johnny Evans. He should never be brought back to the club, but you know what? Since he's been back, he's been solid. He's been solid. He shouldn't be playing for us, but he has been solid, and that's the truth of it. You know, fair play to him. So at least he could say when he came back to United the second time, his performances were decent. In fairness, though, you still have it. Even if you don't have the pace, if you still have it, and you're still a decent enough defender. You know, the game is different now. Players are staying are staying fitter a lot longer now, and they're playing the game. Go on, give it. He missed. Garnacho should have scored that, man. Should have scored that. He should have scored. Perfectly. Come on, United. Johnny Evans again. Anthony giving the ball away twice. Johnny Evans, though, I mean, perfect. He just know. I'm telling you, man, how he didn't get a club before us. Why Leicester let him go? I suppose he's probably on big wages there, wasn't he? And then they got relegated. But how someone else didn't go in for Johnny Evans is beyond me. His positioning, it doesn't matter how old you are. If you're wise and smart enough to get yourself into the positions that you need to be. Thiago Silva does it well. Again, Evans getting his bleeding head on him. But it's a free kick to United anyway. Garnacho. Again, though, Anthony, he's doing better than what he has been doing, but he has a couple of mistakes in him, and he still does this thing where he blames other players for his stupidity. Come on! Oh, Garnacho again. He's the one. West Ham have mistakes in them. Hoyland is down, Holland is. United corner. Come on. Before half time, be cracking to get a goal. Go on. Unlucky. Oh! Manu! Goalkeeper there. Fumbled it. Got out for a corner now. Holy shit. Yeah, it's a bubble, huh? No power, but it bubbles up. Goalkeeper was lucky there. Yeah, we're growing into this game. Last 10 minutes has been United. It'd be nice to score just before half time. Get in there with a bit of confidence because we're. Here we go. Bruno doesn't stay down though. Let's see. Oh, it is. Oh, nasty. Nasty. He's after getting it in the ankle. How Bruno doesn't get injured is beyond. It's phenomenal though. Does anybody ever like? How does he stay fit? Right. You see, United are putting on the pressure now. West Ham are making mistakes. They've gotten a yellow card there. You know, we just put the prep. We've gotten into this game the last 15 minutes now, and go on, go on, Garnacho again. It was a nice ball and all, though. They should be reading that a bit more. Hoyland is not happy with himself, and he shouldn't be. He just seems to be a yard off every time, which is unfortunate. Few little fouls going in. West Ham believed that they should have had a free kick, which is probably it was scrappy, and then Manu gets taken out of it then, but we get the free kick. But again, another one on the foot. Evans got a yellow. It's the game starting to heat up now. Few niggly fouls. Like this is where West Ham are dangerous, those set pieces. Well, half time, Manchester United, West Ham nil, Manchester United nil. Interesting, interesting last 15 minutes. United getting into the box a little bit more. But it's still nil. We are dominating the ball, but we were dominating mostly their half. But as I said there, at the end of that half, we started to impose ourselves on the game. But Garnacho has probably been the one that should have at least put one of his chances away. That's the thing. People will give out the manager and all that. I mean, we've had three chances to score, and they've all fell to Garnacho, and every single one of his attempts has been poor. He should have at least put the second one away. The first one, he kind of scuffed, but the second one, the ball threw from Anthony to him, and then he's kind of one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He should be scored in that one, and he didn't. So we go in at half time 0-0. Anthony has made a few mistakes. Johnny Evans got the yellow card. But look, I mean, it's not groundbreaking football, but as I said, if we can get a result that we're in touching distance at the top four, as I said, until see we're bringing in some January signings, and if we can do that, then we might be able to push on for the second half of the season and maybe do better. Look, with the way the Premier League is going, it's still not the realms of, it's still not beyond us to get into the top four. The clubs all around us, they're all dropping points. We're either winning or losing, and we got our first draw against Liverpool, but we need to start winning these type of games here. West Ham are in a bit of a bad spot themselves at the moment, so these are the games you expect United to be doing well in, and it's just not clicking. I wonder if he'll make subs, and if he does, who's he going to bring on? I'd actually look, I keep saying it, but I'd actually take Anthony off. And I'd actually take, Garnacho's not going to be taken off, but I'd put Rashford and Pellistri on. Give those two the second half. Pellistri gives you something different. Rashford is due a goal. This could be the game. West Ham are not steady at the back. This could be a game for Rashford to come on, maybe get a couple of goals, get the confidence going. Or will he take off Hoyland to put Rashford through the middle because he's done that before? Look, I don't care if Rashford does come on or not. I don't care where he comes on. But I think we need, if we just had that little bit more pace. Anyway. In the London Stadium looked lovely when it was first built. It looks a bit, I don't know. I don't think West Ham should have really moved there, to be quite honest with you. Upton Park I remember watching West Ham at Upton Park, United playing them. Fucking always a tough game at Upton Park it was. West Ham have always been traditionally a bit of a dodgy team for United anyway. Um, but you see, West Ham can play this bad in the first half, but they can switch it on in the second half, and we have proven it. Us, you just don't know what we're going to get. Look, at that last 15, 20 minutes was good for United. Now, if we could do that for all of the second half, right, and if we actually take our chances this time, we could win this match 2-3-0 easy. Because we've been solid at the back. It's just, we just don't have enough going forward. Right, Highland is still not holding up the ball as well as he should. In fairness, though, he's probably had 2 or 3 opportunities there, and the ball hasn't stuck. His movement, I was praising at the start when we first got him, and his movement has been great, but it hasn't been great these last few games. I got to be honest with you. But Garnacho should have definitely scored. I mean, we should be 1-0 up. Definitely 1-0 up. And he didn't take his chance. And this is the thing with this United team, right? We're not going to get many chances. So Garnacho really needs to be scored in there. He really needs to be scored in there. They're the positions and they're the chances. That's the difference between winning and losing. Now, we've had 6 shots to their 5 shots, and we've got 3 goals on target. They've had 1 shot on target. And Garnacho, in fairness to him, should have put at least 1 of those away, and that's been generous. We've had 62% of the possession. They've had 38%. So we're dominating the ball, but without really doing anything with it, if you know what I mean. We've had 3 corners to their 2 corners. And we've passed the ball 298 times. They've passed the ball 176 times. We've committed 6 fouls. They've committed 7. So these are the stats. And as I said, we've had 6 shots. They've had 5. And we've gotten 3 on target. Garnacho with all 3 shots. Also, though, just a little side note, a couple of our players, a couple of West Ham players have stamped on Kobe Mainoo's foot. Bruno got a horrible tackle in the ankle as well. And we've got another person in the chat as well. Welcome. So, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a few players that maybe need to recover after this game, because some of those tackles flew in. But look, if you're a Man United fan right now, you'd be saying half-time 0-0 against West Ham right now. You'd be saying, that's good. Now let's kick on second half and get a few goals. And that's what, listen, I don't mind if we try contain teams in the first half, right? Because, we're not the old Man United. So we can contain teams in the first half and limit them to options. But then in the second half, then kind of go for it and score a couple of goals. Then I'd be happy with that for the rest of the season if we did that every game. Because we'd be flying up the table. We got to be realistic here. Until those fucking parasites are gone, right? We're not going to get the Manchester United of old, right? We're not going to dominate English football. We're not going to dominate Europe. That's just the fact and the reality of the situation, right? Now, if Sir Jim comes in, listen, you'll probably make us a force again, right? But the thing about it is, you're still going to have those parasites in the background taking money out of the club, where that money could be used to reinvest in the facilities, fix the fucking stadium, and improve the squad tenfold. But we can't. We're going to have to do one thing at a time, right? So for me, the top priority right now is to get this team pouring, because you get the team pouring, money flies in. Money flies in, then they could start then updating the fucking training facilities. I think it's going to be a draw. What's your opinion on this result? Well, I got to be honest with you. As I said, I think if we step it up in the second half, Garnacho's had 3 chances. He just hasn't taken them. If we just do what we did in the last 15, 20 minutes of that first half, we've been dominating the ball and we've been trying to get the ball into the box. If we play like that in the second half, I think we can win this game 1-2-0 maybe. But you're right. This match right now has draw written all over it. But I'm hoping I'm wrong. I don't want us to draw against West Ham. Look, we've drawn with West Ham before. We've lost against West Ham with great Man United teams, right? I remember I watched those games and I was even happy they stopped us from winning the league one fucking year, right? So don't like West Ham, right? They're just one of these dodgy bleeding teams you play. It doesn't matter what it is, just something about that game never seems to go right for United. So I will take a 1-0 fucking win. 1-0. You know what? Hoyland, if he stays on the pitch, Hoyland to come up with a last minute winner, right? Or one of these players, I don't give a crap who it is, to be quite honest with you, but one of these players to score a last minute winner, right, would be absolutely brilliant. Be brilliant. Because the emotion of that, and hopefully then they can hold on to that. These players just need to kick up the backside, really. You know? I will always support this team, though. I know modern fans today, oh, if United don't win, I'm going to support Manchester City or Chelsea. Well, go ahead. And you're not a Man United fan, right? Man United fans don't decide when they're going to support and not support their team, right? You support your team unconditionally, right? I saw the success under Sir Alex Ferguson. I was a fan before Sir Alex Ferguson came in. And even when he started off, right, he had a dodgy few years before we went on that amazing 26-year fucking dominance fucking streak, right? Saw it all, right? And now I'm seeing the bad. But am I walking away? No, because you support your team in good times and in bad times. And I know it's kind of hard because we got the Glazers as owners, but remember, it's Manchester United Football Club that you fell in love with, not the Glazers. You fell in love with Manchester United because of their history, right? And because you obviously some of you like certain players. I don't get this modern phenomenon where players have fans now and our fans. I don't mean in that sense because we all had our favorite players at United, but I mean fans of players that when a player leaves a club, they'll go and follow the club that the player, like Cristiano Ronaldo, for example, right? When he came to United, and all of his fans start following United, and then when he left United, then they all start following the team over in Saudi Arabia. Right? I don't get that personal support of a player like that, godlike status. I know Ronaldo and Messi, both goats. We've been lucky to have those two players and see those two players over the years, right? But I don't get this modern phenomenon of fans supporting players rather than supporting the team. Because it's the team game. I think it's selfish if you just support. You can have your favorite players, of course, but to actually just support the player over a football team, I don't get that. I don't get that. Now we'll be back on camera when the second half starts, which is starting now in just a second there. But do us a favour, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. We do all the Manchester United games. So come and join me. And we don't have many to cover this time now because we're out of the League Cup and we're out of Europe. So we've only got the FA Cup and the Premier League now to concentrate on. So as I said though, now that these players are out of Europe, they're going to have a lot more time to rest between games, right? So they have no excuses and can't hide behind the manager now. This is the good thing about being knocked out of Europe, guys. These players cannot hide anymore now, right? They can't. And here's the second half now. So, but they can't. The excuses are over now. The excuses are over. They've got to start performing now. There's no more. They can't use, any excuses now. They've got less games. They've been complaining. We've kicked off. We've been complaining, or they've been complaining about the fact that they're playing too many games. Well, they'll have less games now. No, I don't want the Super League, mate. The Champions League, Premier League, FA Cup, and the League Cup they've got in England, right? And in other countries, then they have, look at Glazers, Real Madrid, Barcelona. Look at all of their owners or presidents or whatever. Real Madrid and Barcelona is different to United, but bottom line is they're all greedy, right? They're all greedy. I saw it now. They wanted to bring in relegation now to make it more fair, which is fair enough. But if you play that right, then you've got your home fixtures, then you've got FA Cup, League Cup. One of those cups would have to go, right? But why should a cup in England have to suffer? There's too many international games. Get rid of that Nations League and all of those other Mickey Mouse fucking international competitions, and then maybe we'll talk about the European Super League. But you can't. The players are not robots. So no, I'm against it. Absolutely 100% against it right now. It's a good idea in principle, but you've got the Champions League for that. It's a knockout. So I don't know why you want the league as well. Right, come on. Right, West Ham started off brightly. Oh, back post. Wan-Bissaka gets his head to it. What? Well done. Go on. Go on. Here we go. That's it. Go on. Bruno, unlucky. But it's a chance. So our next match is obviously against Aston Villa, who are in a very good place at the moment, and that's on the 26th, and that's an 8 o'clock kickoff. So come and join me for that. If you're in the UK, it's Boxing Day. If you're in Ireland, St. Stephen's Day, and you're in the rest of the world, it's just the day after Christmas. Couple of goals, man. Come on. Luke Shaw now making runs. Bruno misjudged that one though.
But Luke Shaw getting up there, that's what he needs to do. He needs to help out Garnacho a little bit more, just make those overlapping runs. It's got a bit scrappy. You can feel the stadium's gone quiet. We were to get a goal here. Luke Shaw tried. Bruno with a yellow. Bruno needs to calm down a little bit, but Rashford's warming up. Yeah, but he needs to do something now. Rashford's attitude. I thought maybe it's because of his cousin, because a cousin of his recently passed away. Maybe, but he hasn't had a good start to the season either before that, unless his cousin's been sick and it's been affecting his performances. But I really hope. But I hope he does, man. Comes on and scores a couple of goals, man. Be great. Ah, yeah, he's blocking Johnny Evans. Well done, ref. Like, I don't agree with your yellow card to Bruno, but Bruno should know you can't retaliate, man. But that's what I'm talking about. You're taking the emotion out of the game. You're trying to temper players' emotions. And Bruno's the captain, like, it's a foul. He's got the foul against him. So he's just. I think I heard Rashi being called. Yeah, he's coming on. He's coming on. I just heard Eric saying, I call him because he must be beside the mic. So he's coming on. He's coming on. Who's he coming on for? There he is. Come on, Rafi. This is your moment. This is your moment. Oh, don't care. Just get him on the pitch. Bit of pace on him. What a tackle. Getting a bit lively now, lads and ladies. Here we go. West Ham on the attack. Bowen. Oh, nice ball. Into West Ham. No, corner. Yeah, Aaron just stopped. Come on, Aaron. Stay on your toes, buddy. Jesus, Scott McTominay looks like he's in a bit of bother there in the middle of the box there. Just noticed. Right, he seems to be okay. Oh, no, with the save. That's a great save, Onana. Well done. Well done. What a save. Well done. McTominay had it covered, but Onana didn't know that. Well done. That's what we want to see more of. Headed out. Kudus kicks it over. You have a substitution. Now, who's coming off? Rashford for Anthony. Hoyland is off as well. So who's he put on? Oh no, I think he's just put off, taken off Hoyland. Right, Rashi. Rashi looks like I think he's playing through the middle. Yeah, Johnny Evans there just he fired a ball back at our goalkeeper and just go on, Rashi. Yeah, Onana did well there. Could this be the game that we finally get to see what Onana is about? So far, he's done well. He's been getting a lot of stick, but he's been steady. Now, come on, United. Here we go. Come on. Here we go. What a ball. Go on, one second. Young lad. It's just, he's so comfortable on the ball. We got another little gem, I think. Right, you know, come on. Bruno with a ball. Nice ball. Go on. United fans singing. Here we go. Nice ball to Garnacho. This could be a chance. Come on. Come on. Go. Oh. Go, go, go. Give it. Garnacho should have laid it off. This is it. Come on. Again, Rashford is a. I thought I don't want to be coming down hard on the lad, but it already looks like he's no interest. Throwing his hands up in the air there. I mean, make more of an effort yourself. Like the players have been fucking walking their socks off. You come on, you're just walking around the pitch. Go on, Bruno. Oh, lucky Bruno. West Ham free kick. Mm. Oh, we got a bit of sun. Yay. You know, Anthony is trying his best. You know, he's just not. He's obviously not worth the money we paid for him, and that's the problem. But here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah! Oh! Zuma cut the ball out before Garnacho could tap it in. United fans, we got a corner, but we're shy at them. Is he, Andy? He's trying to penetrate the defence, is he? Go on. Go on. Ah. I just feel though, Onana is supposed to be a quick distributor of the ball. And I just feel with United, he dwells on the ball a little too long. He should just give the ball out to the available player. If we're going to play out from the back, that's fine. But you've got to do it a little bit quicker than what we're doing. I do believe when we do that, we'd get out of a lot of situations a lot quicker, and we could actually create that space. Pelestri is coming on. So he's either coming on for Anthony or Garnacho. West Ham probing. Oh, here it is. Said, I think Onana fumbled it. I have to say this again, but this is terrible goalkeeping. Let's see. It's game over anyway. Let's see. He's on. Yeah, bad goalkeeping. Onana, fucking disaster again. You should. Oh, that's it now. That's it. I just don't see how we get back into this game. Again, see, this is what happens when you don't take your chances in the first half, man. Look, they're blowing fucking bubbles now. Just have to ruin your Christmas, Man United now. Here we go now. Go on. Go on, Rashi. Go on, Rashi. Handball, ref. Two nil. Right, I'm off, folks. I'll see you later. I'm not watching the rest of this shit show. So I'm done. I'll see you on Stevens' Day. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you very soon. I'm just done. I'm gone. Adios. See you later. Have a good one, folks.